Shalom, this is Kenesia Messenger bringing you Bible lesson with the title Mark of the Beast. Welcome and stay tuned. The scripture reading will come from Revelation 14 verse 9 through 20. Read for yourself and join me for the rest of the lesson. It starts with saying, "Then an angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark on his forehead or on his hand, he himself shall also drink of the wine of the wrath of Elohim, which is poured out full strength in the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their tormented ascends forever and ever, and they have no rest day and night all night, who worship the beast and his image, and whoever receive the mark of his name." So this scripture reading is warning against worshipping the beast and his image, and whoever who receive his mark on his forehead or on his hand, he is being promised that he will drink the wine of the wrath of Elohim, and they will be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Memory verse of the day is from the verse 20 of chapter 19, and it says, "Then the beast was captured, and with him the false prophet, who worked sign in his presence, by which he deceived those who received the mark of the beast and those who worshipped his image. These two were cast alive in the lake of fire, burning with brimstone." First question: according to Daniel, what does a beast signify in the prophetic word of Elohim? The answer will come from Daniel chapter 7 verse 17, and it says, "These four great beasts are four kings who shall arise out of the earth." So the beast in prophetic word signifies kings. Beast signifies kings, because he is being told that these four great beasts are four kings who shall rise out of the earth. So beast signifies kings, kingdom, or empire. Question number 2. What are some of the characteristics of the beast mentioned in Revelation 13:11? When it says, "Then I saw another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and spoke like a dragon." The characteristic of these beasts of verse 11 chapter 13 of Revelation has the characteristic that it came up out of the earth, and it had two horns, and it spoke like a dragon. Those are the characteristics of this beast: two horns like a lamb and spoke like a dragon. So it may be bearing characteristic of a lamb, but when it opened the mouth to speak, it speak like Satan, like a dragon. Note: unless kings or rulers are referred to as beasts in the scripture. Please notice that each time the Bible refers to as beast, the masculine gender is always used. Whenever the church is mentioned in the Holy Scripture, a feminine gender is applied. So we are being told that unrighteous kings or rulers are referred to as beasts in the scripture. And when the Bible is referring to a beast, masculine gender is always used. That is to be noted. Number 3. While the beast is reigning, who will be working with him? Answer coming from chapter 19 of Revelation, verse 20, and it says, Then the beast was captured, and with him the false prophet, who worked signs in his presence, by which he deceived those who received the mark of the beast and those who worshipped his image. These two were casted alive into the lake of the fire, burning with brimstone. So we were being asked who was working with the beast, and we saw that false prophet was working with the beast, and they will be captured together with him. Number 4. What phenomenal miracles will this satanic power exhibit? Phenomenal miracles that will be exhibited by this satanic power is coming from Revelation 13, verse 13 through 14, and it says, He performs great signs, so that he even make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And he deceived those who dwell on the earth by those signs which he was granted to do in the sight of the beast, telling those who dwell on the earth to make an image to the beast who was wounded by the sword and lived. So the phenomenal miracle is that this beast is performing great signs, even to make fire to come down from heaven on the sides of men, and using this sign deceiving those who dwell on the earth. So making fire to come down from heaven is a phenomenon, sign or miracle that the scripture is stating. Now, reviewing the work of the beast or the kingdoms of the earth, they are doing many things like power generation and atomic bombs. Number 5. What did Yahshua say about the satanic power that would exist just prior to his return? The answer will come from Matthew 24, verse 24, and it says, The false Messiahs and false prophet will rise and show great signs and wonder to deceive, if possible, even heaven. So the satanic power that would exist just prior to his return is that false prophets and false Messiah will show great signs and great wonders to deceive many. Number 6. How does the Apostle Paul describe this wicked one, and what does he say about the satanic power this evil one will possess? The answer is coming from 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 8 through 10, and it says, And then the glorious one will be revealed, whom the Lord will consume with the breath of his mouth, and destroy with brightness of his coming. The coming of the glorious one is according to the work of Satan, with all power, with all sign and lying wonders, and with all unrighteous deception among those who perish, because they did not receive the love of the truth, that they might be saved. So Paul described that the coming of the glorious one is according to the work of Satan. So the Satan is possessing great operation. He will come with all power. He will come with all signs. He will come with lying wonders and all unleashes deception. So this is how the lawless one will be revealed, or this is the way he will come. Number 7. During the reign of this evil power? What authority will he exercise over all who live within his realm? Whom will they be compelled to worship? So we find that answer is coming from chapter 13 of Revelation, verse 12, and it says, "And he exercised all the authority of the first beast in his presence, and causes the earth and those who dwell in it to worship the first beast, whose dead reward was healed." We find that during the reign of this evil power, what authority will he exercise over all who live within his realm? Whom will they be compelled to worship? We find that he exercises all the authority of the first beast. First beast here being the Pope and papacy, and causes the earth and those who dwell on the earth to worship the first beast. So this beast that have characteristic of having two horns like lamb, but speak like dragon, is exercising all authorities of first beast, Vatican. This is Vatican. Through these exercises of authority of the first beast, he causes the earth and those who dwell on earth to worship the first beast, the Vatican, the papacy, and everything that entail the papacy rule. Note, we see that this devilish inspired beast will exercise all the power of the first beast, upon whom the foreign church lord. Question number 8. What extraordinary power will the false prophet who worked along with the beast possess? Extraordinary power that the false prophet will possess. Here we go. He was granted power to give breath. This extraordinary power of giving breath to the image is very unique, is extraordinary. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image for the beast to be killed. This is extraordinary power. So we find that, what does this mean? When these beasts come about with laws, these laws will be standing by themselves, that whoever who will violate any of these laws will be condemned and judged and be killed. That is the image of the beast. Note, Nebuchadnezzar ordered an image to be made during the time of Daniel, but this image was without life and didn't speak. But the image of the Revelation 13:15 will be able to do his announcing, and these are the laws that will be guiding this image. Whoever who will violate any of these laws will be killed. Number 9. Have the power of the Satan brought forth life prior to the days of this beast? Power of Satan, did it ever blot life clear to the days of this beast? Find that in Exodus 7 verse 11 through 12. It says, "But Pharaoh was called the wise men and those sorcerers, so that the magician of Egypt, they also did like manner with their enchantment. For every man threw down his rod, and they become serpents. But Aaron lords swallow up their loads." You find that even the Satan Even the magicians have powers to work wonders and to work miracles, but miracles of the heaven as most powerful and overcomes the miracles of the magicians and of sorcerers. Also look Exodus 8 verse 7, and it says, "And the magicians did so with their enchantments, and brought up frogs on the land of Egypt." So you find that satanic power also work miracles. Number 10. In what way will all who submit to his evil power be identified? The answer coming from verse 16 of Revelation 13, and it says, "He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead." So these powers will make everybody to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. So everybody, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, everybody will have to receive the mark of the beast on their hands or on their foreheads. What fate await all those who live in the realm of the beast and who refuses to bow down to his will? The answer coming from verse 15 and 17, Revelation 13, and it says, "He was granted power to give breath to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast be killed." So that is the fate. They will be killed. All those who will refuse to receive the mark of the beast and to worship the beast will be killed. That is their fate. "And that no one may buy or sell except to one who has the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." That is the work of the beast. Number 12. How may the beast be identified? How may this beast be identified? The answer coming from verse 18, and it says, "Here is wisdom. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of man. This number is 666. How to identify the beast? The scripture is stating that wisdom is needed, and let him who has understanding, wisdom and understanding can assist and help to calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and the number is 666. There is many ways that have been brought about on how to calculate the number of the beast, and we find that the beast bear the name Vicarious Field Day, and this name is written on the heart of the Pope, and it is written Vicarious Field Day. And Vicarious Field Day is a Latin statement to say substituting or in praise. This is vicarious, substituting for or in praise. The word field is sun, and the word day is God. So vicarious field day is the name that is written on the heart that states that he is the substitute, or he is in the place of the Son of God on the earth. Now, let us calculate these three words, or this whole statement: vicarious field day, substitute or in place of Son of God on earth. V possesses 5, I 1, C 100, A no value and R no value, U 5, S no value. So the name vicarious have a total of 112. F no value, 1 I 1, L 50, I 1 and I 1. D 500, E no value and I 1. So Phil has a sum of 53 and J has a sum of 501. So when you add 112 plus 53 plus 501, we have the number of man, the number of the beast, which is 666. We go. There is what we call commercialization and coding of products. This coding or barcode has many numbers, but there is hidden numbers, which is number, system character, and check digit. And these three guard bars is proposed that it bear, or it will lead to 666. It is hidden in the barcode of every product. We go to number 13. Will this evil power be in existence when the Lord Yahshua returns on the earth? Will this evil power be in the existence when the Lord Yahshua returns on the earth? The answer will come from Revelation 19 verse 11, 14 and 19. It says, Now I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he who sat on him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he judged and make war. And the armies in heaven, clothed in fine linen, white and clean, followed him on white horses. And I saw the beast, the king of the earth, and the armies gathered together to make war against him who sat on the horse and against his army. So we were being asked, will this evil power be in existence when the Lord Yahshua returns on the earth? We find yes, they will be present, they will be in existence, because in verse 19 it is saying, when the Lord Yahshua will be coming, in the verse 19 it is saying, I saw the beast and kings of the earth, which are the beasts, and the armies gathered together to make war against him. Him here is Yahshua Messiah when he is returning, who sat on the horse and against his armies. Number 14, what will be the final end of this beast? Because they will be in existence when the Lord Yahshua is coming on earth. What will be the final end of this beast? And the answer will come from verse 20 of chapter 19 of Revelation. He says, Then the beast was captured, and with him the false prophet, who worked sign in his presence, by which he deceived those who received the mark of the beast and those who worshipped his image. These two were casted alive in the lake of fire burning with brimstone. This is the fate of the beast and false prophet. They will be captured and they will be cast alive in the lake of fire burning with brimstone, and that will be their fate. And to that very point, though very briefly, we come to the end of the lesson, Mark of the Beast. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. I would wish to leave you with the song from James Brock, Revelation 2:3, First Love.
Come back from me, gold, gold refined in the fire. I'll give you white robes, so you won't be ashamed. Ointment for your eyes, that you might see. Turn to your first love, and keep my works to the end. He who overcomes will eat from the tree of life. You will never leave the paradise of Yah. Like a pillar in my house, you will stay. Crown. I will surely come, my reward is with me. He who overcomes will walk with me in white, and I will give the crown of life, never-ending life. Drawing near, I'm standing at your door. If you hear my voice, open unto me, and I will come to you, and you will dine with me, and I will wash your feet, and you will be clean. buy from me gold, gold refined in the fire. I'll give you white robes, so you won't be ashamed. An ointment for your eyes, that you